Welcome to the Bitcoin and Micro Futures Trading channel. I'm Digital Micro, and this is the Digital Micro Trading Journal. And the three things we're going to cover in this video, December 18th, 2021, was how the week did. Benchmarks week-to-date percentage versus the portfolio, and the 120-minute three-chart analysis. So we're going to do 120 on S&P Micro, Russell 2000, and Bitcoin, and analyze how we closed the week. And most importantly, we wrap with the Bitcoin price target for December on the monthly candle. Very important to get the large time frame optics on that. So appreciate you guys viewing, and let's roll. Let's look at the benchmarks on the left side. So MES, S&P 500 micros, M2K, Russell 2000, and Bitcoin. Look at the red painted week-to-date percentage losses, starting with the S&P's minus 1.74, minus 1.77 for M2K, to Russell 2000 small caps, and the Bitcoin, another week negative in the red, minus 2.38. How did Digital Sovereignty Fund go? That is green. We've got a speck of green there, and that's the futures trading account. Again, we've managed to, even these are not stellar results, we've managed to keep it in the green, but crypto sank the portfolio. And notice the allocations, 53% is day trading futures. And what I'm trying to do right now is, before 2022, is align to a day trading mentality with this crypto. This is my first year in crypto, and I had a hodler mentality. And switching to day trading Bitcoin like I do with futures, I have to admit, is a bit more challenging, and it's just because I'm not familiar. I've got thousands and thousands of hours doing the micro futures, whereas I've only got maybe 2 weeks of doing day trading Bitcoin. And right now I've just been trapped in a long position at this point, but I did day trade 2 or 3 times this week early in the week, and you can see honing a little Solana, doing some day trades. I'm less than half of the loss of relative, but we're not out for relative returns. We're out for absolute, and it's not really acceptable at all. So minus 0.02% loss of net asset value, marking to the market of how we did. And 53% of the fund is absolute cash, and 46% is long Bitcoin. So I've shared with you the performance, the cash positions, and how we're going to trade starting Monday Globex on a short holiday week. We're looking to do some business with the futures. We're going to see how it opens on Asia Globex. As far as the crypto goes, I stay tuned for this video where I go over the monthly chart. I've got some targets where I'm looking to do some business. I'll share that a little later in the video. So that does it for the benchmarks and the portfolio performance. Let's go to the 120-minute charts. So let's see how the 120-minute charts closed the week out, quad witching Friday, left to right, starting with the S&P 500. So Bollinger Bands price closed definitively below the middle Bollinger Band. So let's note that. I felt trading the Globex prior to the RTH, I had been scalping longs, and it was a fairly successful session, kept me up. Did not trade the RTH, but this is certainly not real bullish here. If there's going to be a Santa Claus rally for the week of Christmas, we'll see. But right now, that's not a strong close below the mid Bollinger here. Middle chart is the M2K Russell 2000, a little more bullish, because we've been down all month on that, and the reason it's a little more bullish is because the price closed at middle Bollinger Band. So note after the Fed's decision to increase rates and take the punch bowl away, we had this huge candle both on the S&P 500 and on the M2K, and then we proceeded Friday to basically lose Thursday and Friday all of that. So that tells you right now that overall the market could be having some problems in 2022 because the narrative's changed. Bitcoin, this is the far right chart, and this has been a one sick puppy for weeks now, 4 or 5 weeks with lower prices. And you can see here, this is after the close. Of course, Bitcoin trades 24/7. We finally are having a bar green above the middle Bollinger Band. So that doesn't really say much. We're well below 50,000 at 47,136. But note how the Bollinger Bands are more pronounced in basically a contraction versus the other two charts. We had, especially the M2K, much greater expansion between the distance and range between upper and lower on the M2K, but in comparison, upper in the Bitcoin is only 48,209. And I'm marking the anchored VWAP candle crash here. I'm always seeing that great weekend we had a couple of weeks ago now. We're at anchored VWAP 48,432. So that's the breakdown of how we left the charts and how Bitcoin's doing for the end of the week. And starting now that we've got a couple of more weeks of part-time trading because the holidays here for New Year's and Christmas, going to do really light trading, but that wraps the 120-minute navigational charts that I'm using. And again, what I'm looking for next week is possibly if we do spike, first idea is the M2K Russell on a short. If we go up, I am not going to be long the Russell. I'm only looking for short setups on any futures contracts, and I'm already long on the Bitcoin, and the goal here is to day trade setups much more effectively. So there you have it on the 120. We start off with the monthly optics here on Bitcoin. This is a great chart because it really does give you optics of where we are 2 months, 1 month, 3 months out. And my navigation here on this big giant green bar from October is, yeah, we saw the rejection just below 70,000 at 69,000. And then in December, this red bar breaks 2021 anchored VWAP from January 1st. But then now we've got a candle wick. Candle wick means traders did not accept the price at this low level. And now you see the red candle body starting to creep back up to the anchored VWAP here on this blue dot on the December candle, 49,556. So I do expect the price gets back to this, and I'm going to do some business there. I definitely have some inventory, and I want to just see how the charts look on the 120. But this is how I look at targeting for the month here. And then above it is another key thing, and I'm not sure we got the juice in Bitcoin. It certainly might make a run, but I'm not sure it's in 2021. And this price is the November anchored VWAP price at 55,343. That's a 2-candle anchored volume weighted average price. So yeah, people are down in value for sure since October. There's no doubt, but these are the key metrics. If we're going to look at inflection points, I'm going to be looking to do that on the 49,545 number, and that's up next. So that's all I've got on the optics for charts today. Thanks so much for your views. Please and subscribe if you'd like to continue. Help me with the algorithm. Much appreciated. Aloha and take care.